So there's Pretty Princess 5. Basically, for the past few days, I've been actually making clay models. They're not as good as I hoped them to be. There's probably about 2 that I'm really proud of. So I'm going to get to it ASAP. So the first one I made was a Pinkie Pie, and that kind of failed because her body fell apart and I've only got her head. So, but I think the head's quite good, considering it was the first time I ever made like anything to do with My Little Pony or anything to do with clay. Then I decided, my mum's got the second one I made, which was a little tiny collie for her for Mother's Day, and then I made a squirrel, a weird pink squirrel. It was supposed to be like a Twilight Sparkle kind of thing, because no, it was supposed to be Maud from My Little Pony, but it failed and I ended up making her a squirrel. So yeah, it's really tiny. And then I made another collie, which was one of the biggest achievements in my life. Here we go. It was literally the best thing I have actually made to do with an actual animal and trying to paint it. It took me forever, but it's not big, but it's not really small. It doesn't really have much weight to it. It's kind of, because it's flat surfaced. Now the fourth thing I made, or fifth, whatever. Basically, I'm trying to make My Little Pony things, and I made a Sweetie Belle, which was one of the best things I have actually made to do with My Little Pony. I'm incredibly proud of it. The eyes I had to do using a pro marker for the green, because I only have 4 colours, which is white, pink, lavender and black. But it's so sweet. It's on my DeviantArt. All of them are on my DeviantArt, apart from the squirrel, which is going to be, it will never go on DeviantArt because it's shit. But I love this. The hair is really well done. Everything about it I'm really proud of. And it's even got the horn. The horn is really difficult to make. Some people put a needle through it, and I didn't do that because I had no needles to spare. For the past few days I've also been watching Inuyasha again. I found out that the final act was in English, and I went fucking scatty over it. I'm just like, I need to watch it. So I did, and now I'm just watching random episodes now, because I've watched it so many times I can't be asked to watch it from the very beginning again, until probably like in a few months time where I'm like, I'm gonna watch it from the beginning and watch all the movies and final act, and then I'm gonna watch it in Japanese all over again. So I made Inuyasha characters. They're not very good. The first one I made was Sesshomaru because I had all the colours for him, and to make him really shiny I actually just used PVA glue. And I think I even got the little fluff part. His hair isn't very good, but I coloured in the moon. He looks really pissed off, but I think that was a really good attempt, considering it's the first time I ever made something like that. The second Inuyasha thing I made was a little Sleepy Kilala, and I literally have only just finished this. It's not finished entirely, but I think it's adorable, and it's really small, it's tiny. But I'm gonna make a load more Inuyasha stuff. I'm gonna make Naruto stuff. The other one I made was a Twilight Sparkle. Now I don't like Twilight Sparkle. I think she's the worst pony, but I think this was really well done for me, because this was literally the first alicorn I made. I just broke her tail. Oh, well, luckily I have a glue that will actually fix that. So if any of you are wondering what glue to really get, it's this. You can make 3D effects on it, and it's amazing. It takes 30 minutes to dry, so I wouldn't recommend like playing around with like painting it up after you've literally just added glue. but it's not that difficult as long as you've got like a clean flat surface, which luckily I do. But I'm impressed with this because although it keeps breaking apart in places like the thinnest part, it was a really good attempt to make actually Twilight Sparkle, and so I'm really proud of that. And once again, I did have hair in Pro Markers because I didn't have the right colours, and her eyes in Pro Markers because it was a lot easier. But I'm really happy that even if it is Princess Twilight Sparkle. My next one I'm actually making here, so the hair fell off her, but I'm going to finish it off. I don't know who it's going to be because I don't have the colours yet. I think I'm going to wait until I get the colours to finish her off. But I did her wings. Actually, I used these parts of the butterfly cutting. I used cake tools. My mum let me have them for this. But basically I did the wings like that and folded them in, and so she's unfinished at the moment, but she was quite difficult to make. Wasn't the easiest because I decided I want curly hair. So yeah, the rest of it, her hair is down there. So yeah, that was quite difficult, and I'm planning on making little Narutos. Probably just the faces for now because I'm not entirely sure what to do for the body, or I'll have to have a flat surface with the head and they'll be sleeping. And so yeah, I'm going to be making a load more eventually, but I'm just going to have to wait till I get more paint and more clay. I use Fimo clay, which most people do use, but some people use the oven bake, but I am not trusted with the oven, so I got air drying one, and it is difficult to work with. And it takes a while to dry because you have to have the top dried, and then inside it's still clay, so you have to poke a hole through it, and so it dries all the way through, which is what I did for most of them. They've all got holes on the bottom of them, even Kilo has one. And then you flip them, when they're dried I flip them to their sides so then the bottom can get big. But this is really good, and if you don't like mucky hands, do not get that because your hands will get so dirty unless you put like a type of oil, I think it's baby oil, you can put on your hands, and it won't come off that easily. So yeah, they are all my clay things at the moment, and soon I'll have a load more, and I hope you carry on watching. And I'm going to put my DeviantArt down below so you can check that out because I'm an artist on DeviantArt, and because of my clay stuff. So yeah, I finally have art skills. So I'll see you later. Bye!